course it changed. Pardon me a second. For some reason, every time I go live via the PlayStation, it changes the category on Twitch. And since I'm using my laptop now, I can change it. Oh, look, the dog with his noisy toy. Just had to pick it up as soon as I'm starting. Okay, anyway. So, the reason that we're at the loading screen here is, if you remember, I said that there were 4 endings to this game. Well, we've seen 2. We've seen where we defeat Richter, where we don't know he's being controlled. And we've defeated Richter where we do know he's being controlled. The 3rd time we beat the one controlling him, that's where the inverted castle came from. Well, now we can do ending number 3. So, with ending number 3, you have to beat the final boss. Spoiler alert, it's Dracula. Before you get to 196% of the map. And yes, I did break my rule and I looked that up today. So, we're at 194.5, which means we should be able to do what we need to do. So, we're going to go back to the clock area. Axel, I just took you outside and you just had a big drink. Lay down. And we're going to see what we can do. And we're already in the inverted castle, which makes things easier. Yes, I know you're confused, Ghost. Hang on, I'm changing back. Alright, so we need to head to Olorox's quarters. And then down into the clock room. I think that's the goats. It is, what do you know? And I don't remember if I need to wear the rings, or if it just opens up now that I have all the pieces of Dracula. We're about to find out. Ooh, the stone mask. Never had one of those. Just gotta get through here. I'm not gonna bother fighting Azagoth or whatever his name is. Because that's not why we're here right now. We're here just to get to the clock room and ending number 3. Only takes the ghost a little while to realize that I've changed it to There we go. So I needed the 5 pieces of Dracula in order to get this to open. And it chimes 13 times if you're interested. And over here we have a save point. Because if if you're gonna fight the big bad, you're gonna want to make sure you save first. We're not gonna waste our time. We're just gonna go right there. Up and around.
All hail the son of our master, stronger than the mightiest hunter.
So you were the one controlling Belmont.
Yes, the dark priest called Shaft, come to cleanse the world in the forge of chaos.
You made Belmont lord of the castle. Why?
Because we tire of these hunters and their holy power. If they would but turn on one another.
Then the strongest one among them would eliminate the rest. Belmont.
Yes. So I converted him, brought him here to lure the rest, to force them all to fight and die.
But you never planned for me, and now you failed.
Ha! Your human soul as frail as his was. You'll take his place. I'll tear that soul apart.
Yeah, whatever. Well, if you want to do it that way, that's perfectly fine. We'll just go over to the, where is it? The barrel circlet. There we go.
No!
Your beloved darkness awaits you. Dwell there for all eternity.
Apparently Shaft is
I
as
die
bad as they say.
victorious. Count Dracula rises even now. Let him purge the world in flames.
Father.
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
Not nearly long enough. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
Do you still side with humanity? Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
You think I would forget such a... No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Enough of your nonsense. Away with your humanity. Stand with me as Prince of all the world.
You will never touch this world again. In Mother's name, I swear it.
Tremble before
Like I
my
said,
true
he gets Whoa. Pardon me a second. That's not exactly what we're hoping for. Potion... Elixir. There we go. And now, go back to a shield. Because defense is good. And we're going to do the same thing again. Now remember, we are going to be coming back after this. So, we've already saved once, so using all of our stuff here is not a big deal. Just trying to see third. And while I'm at it, I mean, you might as well use them, you know. Yeah, what the heck.
Go back to the abyss. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How could I have lost?
You lost your heart, your soul. You'll never win without them.
How poetic. So, I tragically sacrificed all I held dear in a search for power, did I?
Did you not?
Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, "Do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm, for theirs is already a hard lot." She also said that she would love you for eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
Alright, and yet again, Castlevania gets drawn up into the sky, etc. So this would be the third ending, because we beat it before we got to 196% on the map. So now we have to go and fill in the rest of the map, and that will bring us to over 196%. I can't remember the total percentage you can get, because there's goofy things going on. I want to say it's like 202%. If you do certain things right, which I've never been able to. So, you never know. It might be during these playthroughs. We shall see.
So you made it.
Alucard, you're all right.
So you had to fight your own father? It's my fault. If I hadn't been so weak, we wouldn't be here.
Not so. I had my own reasons to face him.
Thank you very much, Timmy. I appreciate you showing up.
It couldn't have been easy.
It wasn't. But remember, the only thing necessary for evil to triumph.
This is only ending number 3. We haven't hit ending number 4 yet.
So what now, Alucard?
The blood in my veins is cursed. It's best for the world if I disappear. Now and forever.
I see.
Farewell, then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard.
Well, are you going after him or not?
No, he's right. It's best this way. There's no way I could ever ease his pain. Maybe someday we will meet again. Who knows?
Maybe.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
So we'll let the credits play through, and then we'll go back in, and what I want to do is fill in some more areas of the map. Definitely want to get back to the entrance, see if I can at least do some damage to the dodo, get them on the enemy list, and then we can go back, and really the way to finish the enemy list is you go in to the final area, you defeat Shaft, and then you hit Dracula, or Lord Dracula, or True Dracula, I can't remember what he's called. Dracula with the big monster thing chair. And once you do that, he goes on the enemy list, and you use a library card, and you can teleport out. And that'll put him on the list, but you're not done with the game. So that you can go around and do all your other stuff again. But next time when we go back into that central area again, I'm going to go all the way around before I drop down in, because I'll complete that portion of the map. And I do appreciate that they don't allow you to skip through the credits, because hey, these people worked hard on it. It's kind of like how now, I don't know if it's because of me being more in the acting area now, but like when I go to a movie, even if I know that there is not a after credit scene or mid credit scene or whatnot, I sit and I let the credits play, because every single person in those credits did something on that film, and they deserve to have their name up in lights. So, yes, I'm the weirdo that will sit in the theater until the entire thing is done, all the credits have rolled, and then I'll leave. But I mean, really, and it's like this, like with back with the original Nintendo as well. I mean, these people had a lot of limitations that they had to work in. And if you look at, like, the original Nintendo, it was 8-bit, right? You only fit so much on the card, and it could only do so much, the sound was only so good, etc. But they packed a lot of stuff in there. I mean, just look at the original Legend of Zelda, you know, or the Mega Man series. And Castlevania. You know, all 3 of the original Castlevanias were on the NES. And there was a lot there, a lot to do. And the same with this. I mean, PlayStation 1 was leaps and bounds over the NES, but still, you could only do so much. You only had... This was one CD, whereas things like Final Fantasy VII were... Is that 3 or 4 discs? I want to say it was 3, but I can't remember. And forgive me for old man rant now, but they were all complete games. We could put them in, we could play them, we didn't have to download anything, we didn't have to get anything ready, we didn't have to have an internet connection. You'd play the game no matter what, and it was complete. You bought it once, you were done. It doesn't happen now. You do not get a complete game. And even, I don't mind DLC, DLC is fine. If it adds, not, oh crap, we need to finish. No, only if it adds, like the DLC for Skyrim. That just added. If you didn't have it, you had a complete game anyway. Alright, so, I was going to fast forward, I was going to speed up the credits on YouTube, but since I yapped over it, I guess I don't have to. Okay, so now we're going to go back in. And see, now we finished it at 194.7. So now we'll go in and we'll finish the rest of the map. Where... Yeah, I really should have put the Alucard shield back on originally. Dragon Helm, Ring of Pales, Ring of Arcana. Okay. Alright, and we are in that save point. We're not going to go through here just yet. I want to go back there right now. Hey, heart refresh. Nice. Nice of them to think of us, Okay, so we have that area. We have already done everything on the left. There's just the bits. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to the clock tower because I need to finish that and open that secret room in the clock tower and get that done. And where did that? We go down here? No. We gotta go to the right. This one. Once the minute passes, this will open. Eventually. It's not exactly in sync because, we go out and come back in. So it's not going to necessarily line up with the actual time on the clock in the upper left. But now we can fight this guy. Get some XP. Where is the ghost anyway? He's a level 12. Okay, we'll see if we can get him to level 15. There we go. And now we'll go teleport back, right? That's easiest. Yeah, the easiest way is to use teleporter to get to the clock tower. I mean, I collect these hearts anyway. I might as well use the weapons and make it worthwhile. Alright, back to the lion. Or actually... No. No, that's down. Abandoned mine. Yeah, Scorpion. This'll work. As we can loop around this way. And now that I have the poison gas, it's going to be a lot easier getting through this thing. It's just a matter of maneuvering properly so I can get the gears to click without messing it up. It's all about listening to the sound. Actually, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna recharge the old mana supply, because that does take a lot of magic to go through those. You know, with the gas cloud. But I finished that portion anyway. It's the next two that have the gears in them. And while I'm waiting, I always fly back up there again, you know. Might as well get some experience going too. I think it was just two of them. And they do not respawn. So if you clear them out, you're good. Okay, go through here. That's what I was worried about. Okay, well, let me at least switch over to the mirror cuirass on here so I don't get stoned again. I'm not actually taking more than a point of damage. Just a little. Now we can move to the next side. Deal with this one first. There. And you even saw the door open. Sorry I wasn't talking much through that, but I had to listen. Okay, so we now have the Sunstone. There it is. So improves status after sunrise. So if you look at it, all of our stats get an extra +4, plus it adds 4 to attack and 1 to defense. So that is pretty good. There's also the Moonstone, which once the clock gets around, so it determines it's night, then we can switch to that, and it will do the same thing, essentially. And I'm going to reorganize here. And that completes the clock tower area of the map. So now we can go over back. We want to go to the entrance and try and get the dodo again. And there's also the rest of the bell towers. So what we can do is we can just go through the bell towers and get down back towards the entrance. So it'll give us some more experience. Speaking of which, experience. Ghost is almost level 15, so once you get him to level 15, we can switch to another familiar. But right now, I'm just getting the heck out of here, because those things are annoying. Might as well take a little bit of an elevator ride. And the main thing, I'm just trying to jump right now because I'm severely low on magic because of all the gas form and everything I was using. But it looks like I have to go back to that. Tombstones. Since there are tombstones, we need a club of some variety. Holy Rod works. I think I'll just stick with the Holy Rod for now. Okay, and since there are balloon pods around here, we'll go back to the topaz circlets. And that fills in one area of the bell towers. Head over here, get saved. Get a drink. It's all that Black Panther is annoying. Luckily, I can always heal from the balloon pods. It's timing. Obviously, that was not timed well enough. I have no idea what they drop, if anything. I'd have to look at the enemies list again. This one's okay. Already filled all this in. It's gonna be interesting, the next thing, because I think I'm gonna, once we get bored of this, I think I'm gonna go and play Rondo of Blood, which is the previous game, which is, that's where Richter and Maria are originally from. Now, I've never played it, but it came as part of the set, essentially. When I got this for the PS4, that was part of it. It's called the Castlevania Chronicles, I want to say. Okay, how? I'm right in the middle of this stupid thing. This is just gonna be annoying, isn't it? There we go. That's the whole thing filled in. I was gonna get really annoyed if that didn't work. Okay. Let's go back to the Alucard sword. Because I don't know if the squires are particularly vulnerable. Well, that answers that question. Okay. Well, it solves our sniper problem. Whoa. Nice of those imps to line up like that for me. There we go. And through the cathedral. Chapel. Cathedral's a separate building. Is he dead? I'm gonna say, oh no. There he is. I didn't remember seeing the fire. I like it when they get close enough like that. Well, the archer's still pretty tough, though. Takes a few hits for him. It's annoying, but it's experience, you know? That's the thing. The harder these things are to kill, the more experience you get from them. Speaking of which. Oh, he's level 16 now. Alright. So he's 16, the fairy's 16. Let's go with a sword. He's fairly close. Nope. Relics. He's 13, so only a few more levels. Something snippy to say, maybe? No? Something useful. He must be getting tired. A little late there, sword. And luckily we're right near a save point. And the sword doesn't get confused when I change forms. Unlike the ghost. Okay, back towards the entrance. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, what I really should have done with the clock tower is I should have put on the Mystic Pendant, because that increases the rate that you gain your magic. Oh, that was quicker. Defeated her just with the echo. Ah, the butterflies. Really annoying invisible things. Okay, I think we're just gonna poison gas it through here. There we go. Huh. They take more than one hit. Interesting. Well, I'm not using Ice Brand, so that's probably one reason. Oh. Well, I guess I know what thumbnail I'm using for the YouTube video with that health. Yeah, and I remember with the might even have been playing it on the PlayStation 3, but when you get that many enemies in one spot, it would slow down. Not here, yeah, obviously. PS4 is but that was always really annoying. Especially when you had a bunch of Jackobones throwing things, it would, oh boy, would that get. It would slow it down and just, it'd drive you mad, really. Okay, so we're pretty much at the entrance. And let's go see if we can catch us a dodo. I was waiting for him to do his thing there before. Because that hurts when you get hit with one of those Nova Skeletons. Alright, let's see what we can do. Because he's right here. There we are. So now the dodo's on the enemy list. So we're not going to bother with that. Let's concentrate on finishing the rest of the map here. Which will be coming down this way and going through this door. And looping around. Oh boy. where it gets annoying, because you have the stone skulls, and you can't go below the stone skulls because they have the traps. But you have to time it right to go over the stone skulls, otherwise you get smashed. Oh, no, you don't. Now, this is where the pirate ghosts were in the normal castle. I thought there were enemies in here, though. Yeah, I don't trust any floors in the marble gallery. Kind of monster vials. And that was me being careless.
Thunder!
Alright, where are we at? Oh yeah. There's more stuff on this side. Because this is something that we only went to once, because, I mean, there was only one little thing over there, but that's where the marionettes were. Which are kind of disturbing if you think about it. You know, just these floating marionette puppets. Oh, he's the only one. Okay. I never know if there's something down there. I don't remember the map in that detail, you know. Where are we at? Yep, we're almost at the junction point again. Oh yeah, anti-venom. I can't be. With the right thing, I heal from poison, so anti-venom doesn't really do much good. So that links that up. So now we're basically right back towards the center, I want to say, except for those little bits with the water that are really, really annoying. That should be everything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the clock room, and then I'm going to go back in to the center area. And once I defeat Shaft, I'll hit Dracula once and then library card. And that should complete the enemies list. But if not, then I know I have, more exploring I have to do. And yep, so we go over and down. Can't tell I like the poison gas option. Because it gets rid of the annoyances like this guy here. Oh, that was nice. And especially if you only know you have a couple of them to deal with, don't necessarily worry about the magic. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we know we're fighting Shaft, and we fought Shaft already today. So we are going to go with the barrel circlet. Oh, sunstone. I noticed that stuff had gone down. Okay, never mind. Near Curious, we're going to go with Alucard Mail again. Well, he also does... Oh, walk armor. If you remember, the defense of this goes up with map coverage. We're almost complete with the map, so this is some pretty high defense. And... don't we have fire armor, too? No. Okay. Well, this is resistant to everything. So we'll come over here. We will save. We'll go fight Shaft. After going all the way around to make sure we complete the map. Hello, Axel. Axel, you can lay down at any point. That's nice. There you go. Alright, so now we fly around without dropping in. We're just going to go up the side to the entrance and then jump back down here. There's the entrance. We're not going to go in. Say, because we finished that portion. So now we're going to go around the other side. There. So now we're going to go in, listen to Shaft monologue, beat him.
All hail the son of our
And this is
master,
another thing.
stronger
Remember,
than
I
the
keep saying
mightiest
there's
hunter.
clues that there's an upside-down
So
castle.
you were the one controlling
Look at the steps.
Belmont.
When we met Marie in here, they were on the ceiling.
Yes, the dark
So
priest called
it's kind of obvious now.
come to cleanse the world in the forge of chaos.
You made Belmont Lord of the Castle. Why?
Because we tire of these hunters and their holy power. If they would but turn on one another.
Then the strongest one among them would eliminate the rest. Belmont.
Yes. So I
Thank you
converted
for the
him,
follow.
brought him
How about
here
you?
To lure the rest, to force them all to fight and
I can
die.
only hear or say that
But
like
you
the
never
Black Knight.
planned for me. And now
How about you?
failed.
But scratch.
Your human soul as frail as his was. You'll take his place. I'll tear that soul
There we go.
apart.
Alright, so this is not the end of the game. I mean, technically it is, but it's not the end of the game right now. We're defeating Shaft. Oh, thank you. So we're defeating Shaft, so we face Dracula, and then Library Card our butt out of here, so that we can
Your
hopefully
beloved
complete the enemy
darkness
list.
awaits you. Dwell there for all eternity.
I die victorious. Count
yeah.
Dracula rises even now. Let him purge the world in flames.
And as soon as I can, I'm going to switch my shield for library card, so when you hit an attack and library card out, and that's that. Axel, you can lay down now. Velcro dog over here.
Father,
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
not nearly long enough. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
Do you still side with humanity?
You make
Have you
the biggest
forgotten
mess.
what they did to your mother?
You think I would forget such a... No. but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Enough of your nonsense. Away with your humanity. Stand with me as prince of all the world.
You will never touch this world again. In Mother's...
Here we go. Okay. Change this for library card. We hit him once, and we beat feet.
Tremble before my
Ugly,
true
isn't it? And I believe this is something unique to this version of the game. I don't think you can do that in any other of the Castlevanias that have something like this. The holy crap, let me teleport out mechanic. I always get the extra $25 because, hey, this guy charges some money.
Young Master Alucard.
Alright, let's take a look at the enemy list. Oh, we're missing one. And I have no idea what it is. But I gotta go find it. Yep, there he is. Dracula. So, he's strong versus fire and thunder, weak, or immune to poison, weak versus nothing, and absorbs dark. And of course he has 0 experience because it's the end of the game. If you beat him, there's no leveling up. Alright, so I have one enemy left to find. And once that's done, the enemy list is complete. And I just have no idea what it might be.
How about this?
Thank you.
How about this?
But I'm gonna stock up on stuff since I have 100 grand here.
Thank you.
The elixirs are nice because, I mean, it's full HP restore.
Thank you.
And I believe, because there's... Oh, there it is. I knew the duplicator showed up at some point. So, what this is, it basically, if you've got a magic missile, a karma coin, whatever item that says use next to it, this thing can duplicate it to a max quantity of 99, I believe. I think everything caps at 99. So that's another trophy, is if you use it. But obviously, you need a lot of coin to get it done. So it's another way to keep you playing the game. You know, it's a way for you to, just help grind, essentially.
How about
now
this?
The tactics. This is if you really true Dracula. I was trying to figure out what he was. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten it, to be honest. I never saw the need, really. But now that I'm doing it on a stream, why not? It's a goal to work towards. So I just gotta find out whatever that missing enemy is. And I'm not gonna do that right now because that would be boring. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna see where the sword is. Familiar. Okay, sword's at 16. So why don't we turn the bat on, get him some XP. And I don't. The way the list was configured, it looks like whatever enemy I'm missing is in this castle, not the other one. Which is entirely possible. I may have seen an enemy and not done anything with it. I don't know. But we will do some grinding. Get that up level-wise. And I might just do not, you know, not necessarily when anyone's watching. I might just do the zombie cheat for the familiars and get them up. Because that's another thing I've never done. I've never gotten all familiars to level 99 and 99 XP. I'm not gonna deal with Flea Man right now. Flea Men are not super dangerous, just really annoying, especially this. Well, I mean, when you use the zombie cheat down at the entrance, that will work for the bat, the sword, the ghost, and both demons. It's the fairies. That's what takes the time. Because they don't attack on their own, so you have to bring them around and do it. But if it's only 2 out of 7, it's a lot easier to deal with. But like I said, that's not something I'm going to subject anyone to. I mean, I could, but don't. It's like the people that do the sleeping streams. You know, it's they run a video of previous stream in the background, and it pads the hours and stuff. I'm not really in there for that, so it's probably going to be something like, oh, I've got a doctor's appointment or something. I'll turn it on and let it run, not stream it. Just let it run in the background. And oh, okay, I'll switch over to this one. So just have it there. Where am I going? That's a very good question. Where do I want to go? I mean, really, probably the Colosseum, just because that has more of the higher level enemies right now. But I think I will do the old teleporter. If I really want to grind XP, I would just go back to the inverted castle and do the dark octopus area, because those things don't want to die. Not the lion. The goat. There we are. Yeah, so run it straight across. Plus we have the giant brothers here. They take multiple hits. Not a bad XP count for them. Yeah, I've been dealing with Asgard so long, I forgot what's in here. Oh, the Spectral Sword. Okay. I guess... Nope. Guess I can one-hit a Spectral Sword now. Well, I am... What level am I? 49, okay. Here we go. Oh, right, that's right, the single rooms are in the center. the Gravekeeper, is that what he's called? The guy with the hat? Yeah, he should be in the center over. Forgot to do Dark Metamorphosis. Because they do bleed. And you always come over here and get your $1,000. In fact, if we're going for a duplicator. Duplicator plus XP. What do you know? Poison gas cheat here. I mean, I only have to do that 500 times. Enough for right now. Yeah, but the Owl Knight's cool. Is the Owl Knight only in this game? Because I haven't played a lot of non-NES Castlevanias. No, yeah, I keep saying do Dark Metamorphosis, and then do it.
Dark Metamorphosis.
I know there's a Castlevania wiki out there, but one of the things I'm trying to not do in this game, or this playthrough, is... okay. I'm trying not to go look and do research. I did that differently today because I wanted to do the third ending today, and you have to do that before you got to 196%. So that's why at the very beginning of stream, is I got that taken care of. And then, as you saw, we got back to the shaft and noped out as soon as Dracula showed up. And I am a compulsive saver, too. Hello, whiny dog. Midnight. Just because I sigh doesn't mean anything's happening. I have 2 German Shepherds who need attention constantly. Axel, stop. Yeah. Well, I mean, when you start as someone who didn't have the option to save games, like on the Nintendo, then yeah, it becomes really important. Back when they gave you a code if you were lucky. I've said it before, but I love... oh yeah. I love the detail they put into the backgrounds. Like the carving here, or the fact that you have floor numbers. It's just... I just love this stuff. You, dog, are a pain in the butt. Nice. Cool. Oh yeah, I mean, just the amount of stuff they packed into a single CD, and then gave you a bonus music track on a game disc, which I think it's the only one that had 2 tracks. You know, it had the game and then had music. That's brave, you gotta give him that. Nice. Alright, do it again. Keep going, Bat. There we go. And this is one of the best cheats when you come through the other way. You know? Just let the iron ball do the work for you. Not like I'm taking a lot of damage from that anyway. Not at this level. Besides, there's a save point right here. I get fully healed. Haha. Alright, yeah, I think we'll head back down to the entrance. The long way. I'm also rather persnickety about my sub-weapon. Unless I have to, I only use the axe. Yeah, the knife's annoying. I've used the holy water a couple times, mainly because I accidentally got it and didn't have a choice. The lightning one, whatever the actual name for that's called, is interesting, but not super useful. You know, the axe, at least you can work with things on different layers. You don't have to be directly lined up with them. Whoa! He completely dive bombed. That was interesting. Kind of being attention hogs right now, so I think... Oh, the Bible's interesting too, yeah. Well, the cross went in boomerang form. Very, very nice. Holy Cross, where it does the whole big production thing, is very damaging, but it's what, like 100 hearts? So it's like, holy crap, that's a lot. But I think because the dogs are demanding my attention, I am going to call it quits here for the night. I should be streaming again tomorrow night. Things are kind of up in the air. I don't know. I think it'll be around 6-ish, maybe later. Life is kind of all over the place right now. It happens when you have a senior in high school. So uh, the joys of parenthood. So thank you very much for coming. Have at you. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow again, and I hope to see you in the future. And for anyone else that's still around, have a good evening. And like I said, I should be back tomorrow at some point.